Tonight, Zoo TV presents
Totally forgot I had brakes. My bad.
20 adrenaline-fueled Daredevils.
Hey, did you get that on camera?
Thrill seekers drawn to danger like moths to a flame. Unable to curb their destructive impulses.
And I'm not even looking at it.
When your buddies go, I can't look, that's when you know you have screwed up.
And the inevitable fall from grace.
Please let them have a reserve shoot.
Featuring our thoughtful celebrity cast.
I would never do anything like that. I have a brain.
Plus, we open up the Smoking Gun Vault to bring you a blast from the past.
What's up with this whole craze? People wanting to hang and glide at the same time.
Look out below. It's the world's dumbest Daredevils. To extreme sportsman Jesse Hall, there was no bigger rush than ski jumping. Till he discovered base jumping. Then one day, Jesse is asked to raise some money for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He decides to combine his two loves and ski base jump off the tallest building in Reno, Nevada.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, all right, thumbs up.
Man, that had to hurt.
The guy was trying to do a somersault with the skis, with the parachute. Slow down. We're already impressed.
This is to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. How does it benefit them? It's making new clients?
What you heard, buddy?
Right knee.
Sir, in my expert medical opinion, you suffer from a condition known as idiitis.
Jesse hobbles away with just a muscle tear and vows to try again next year.
Yeah, you twist your leg, break your spine, lose some of your skin. Whatever. It's worth it to feel like a bird for those precious 3 seconds.
Once upon a time, 3 extreme cyclists went for a ride. And they came upon a path that was none too wide. First peddler thought, this path is too thin.
You're not gonna try it?
And walked his bike over with much chagrin.
Yeah, I'll try it.
The second peddler thought, that's a little bit scary, but rode his bike over, making it just barely.
That's a hell of a job, Miles.
The third peddler thought, this looks like no trouble. So he got on his bike and cycled over the rubble.
Be careful, that's a hell of a... Oh my God. Oh, hell. Oh my God. Oh, hell.
Every time the guy hits a particularly nasty bounce on the way down, they're like, oh no. Ah, oh shoot.
Oh, hell. Oh.
Like on one of those bounces, he might hit a rock and just pop up like, ta-da!
You all right? Did you film it? Yeah.
Why roll down a hill head first if you're not gonna make a hilarious video?
Hey, did you get that on camera?
The bold biker is bruised in the grisly affair, learning the hard way to ride with great care. At an extreme driving competition in Indiana, Daredevils in specially outfitted buggies compete in a variety of races and hill climb events. One of the climbs calls on drivers to scale an 80-degree incline, the steepest in the competition's history.
Yeah, come on, you can do it.
Oh, you're almost there.
Come on, truck, one more time.
They go from being like, woo, to run for your life!
Get out the way!
No one is seriously injured. The driver who was temporarily knocked unconscious is pulled from the wreck.
He just mows through a bunch of people, and is the guy concerned? No, he just does a little shake thing. I don't know.
Oh, it's all right. My back's a little sore.
At the end of the day, the acute 80-degree incline remains unconquered by the obtuse, buggy drivers.
Oh, you know, it's all right. My back's it's all right.
First of all, who does this?
Oh, I've tried before. Yes, I didn't do it like that. I've gone up and over some things there, you know, cut a 60-degree angle and made it.
That's hard to believe that Tanya will be seen at a monster truck rally on Friday night, huh? You sure?
Yeah, being a dumbass just like everybody else.
Coming up,
Dirt, sky, arena, sky,
Sky.
dirt, bang!
and later,
He's gonna be a candidate for medical marijuana.
plus Brian Callen with tips for base jumpers.
Hey, did anybody think to check the wind? Yeah. Just do that. It's that easy.
When the world's dumbest Daredevils continues. Tonight, Madrid's Las Vegas Arena, one of the premier bullfighting rings in all of Spain, hosts the Red Bull X Fighters, an extreme international daredevil motocross troupe.
You got a guy doing a seat grab. You got guys who are like, got hang time for seconds.
Next up, American Ronnie Renner, who plans to wow the crowd with a 360-degree backflip.
$360, no, $355.
He's like, oh God, I forgot what to do next.
Dirt, sky, arena, sky,
Sky.
dirt, bang! And then it's over. And the fans are loving it.
I got my money's worth. Thanks.
Ronnie is shaken up by the crash, but suffers no major injuries.
Where do you go, Rennie?
He screwed up. Everyone has a bad day.
In the extreme sport of base jumping, you need a fixed object to jump off of, a parachute, and some common sense.
I was watching this and I was like, God, I should get into base jumping. And then I remembered all that I have to live for.
Undeterred by his friend's mishap, a second jumper makes his leap.
Yeah! Woohoo! So after the first guy dry humped a mountain with his face, the second guy goes, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna jump right from where he did.
Hey, did anybody think to check the wind? Just do that. It's that easy.
Up on the mountain, a third jumper contemplates his options.
If I'm the third guy, I'll be standing at the cliff like this. You guys did a great job. I'm gonna drive down now.
But the third jumper believes that the winds of fortune will blow his way.
When the third guy had already watched the first two guys fail miserably and crash into boulder, he was no longer a base jumper, he is a base smoker.
The three unwise men survive.
See, that's why I'm afraid of heights and I would never do anything like that. I have a brain.
Berlin, Germany. Daredevil Matthias Traber is about to perform a tightrope walk 165 feet in the air, without a net, in the dark. Traber names his stunt the Climate Balance to call attention to global warming. His goal is to promote harmony between man and nature. But on this night, Mother Nature is not feeling harmonious. Heavy winds and rain delay the stunt for 40 minutes. Finally, Traber decides to go for it anyway.
So it's been raining. Do you still want to go on with the tightrope walk? Oh, I'm doing it.
I mean, dude, it's called concentration. You don't have it.
I will now attempt to walk across the tightrope to symbolize the issue of climate change.
Matthias Traber was actually a replacement for the aerialist originally scheduled to walk the high wire. His father.
How do I get down? Dad didn't tell me that part. How do I get down?
This was very, very upsetting to me. I can't believe he didn't fall. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Traber makes it to safety, but leaves his stunt unfinished and the problem of global climate change unresolved.
It's man against nature. You know what? Nature wins again and will always win. So stop with your stupid demonstrations.
The Smoking Gun presents Nice Question with Chuck Nice. Tonight's topic, bike stunts.
Yeah!
Jason C. writes in, "Hey Chuck, love the new segment. In the world of motorcycle stunts, what is a stoppie?"
Nice question, Jason. You know what a stoppie is? When you apply pressure to the front brake so the back of the bike lifts up. For example, take a look at this clip here.
He went from a stoppie to a flippy to a ouchie.
About 30 seconds into this clip, you realize that the blonde man running over to pick up the guy who fell is a woman.
Love her. She's my new girlfriend. I don't know how to tell him to get out here.
She was like, how do I get an ambulance?
I don't know how to tell him to get out here.
Where are we? We're at the abandoned quarry? How do you get here? I don't even know.
The biker avoids serious injury, which allows him to write his own nice question. Hey Chuck, I just wiped out trying a stoppie on your show. What should I do to regain my cool?
Another nice question. What you should do is keep two wheels on the ground. See, that's what you should do. As for your cool, sorry.
Coming up.
You can tell it's a new sport because no one seems to be good at it yet.
And
I would show you an x-ray of your leg.
We need an ambulance right away at Dawson.
But quite frankly, we're all grossed out.
Plus, a look back at a far-out dumb driver circa 1977.
You know how you come up with this stunt? Just 2 words. Peyote sandwich.
When the world's dumbest Daredevils continues. Snow tubing started out as a fun winter activity for children. Until some adults got involved and turned it into a bone-crunching, death-defying extreme sport.
You can tell it's a new sport because no one seems to be good at it yet.
Rudder? No. Ski poles? No. Turning ability? No.
They're wearing helmets at least, which is nice. You don't want to damage those $1 million brains in there.
Participants try to remain on their tubes until the end of the course, despite breakneck speeds and sharp 90-degree turns.
Oh, man. Put some classical music behind that, put it on a loop. I'll watch that for a day.
Who was that guy in the Daisy Dukes?
Look out. You might see that guy's donut holes.
Eventually, all the over-the-hill snow tubers make it down the mountain.
When you're a kid, getting into an inner tube on snow seems like a good idea. When you're a grown man and you have to wear a helmet to do it, then guess what? It's time to grow up.
And now, the smoking gun goes back in time to present One from the Vault. South Africa, land of sun and dreams, and home to Daredevil Victor Conradi, who has an unusual hobby.
I've been through one bus 5 times already, 5 different buses, but this is the first time now through the 2 buses.
I do kind of dig that jumpsuit. That's righteous.
Sure, he's got fashion sense aplenty, but does he also have common sense? His adoring fans seem to think so.
So cool the way he drives it through the buses.
Today, Conradi wants to top his own bus-smashing record by driving a Mercedes-Benz through 3, count them, 3 double-decker buses.
I'm like, oh, man, that's called performance anxiety. You know what I mean?
Stopping halfway through the second bus is surely not the outcome Conradi intended. But as his fans say, he's still one slammin' stuntman, determined to keep slamming into buses.
Well, I suppose it's something in my blood that's nice. It gives you a fantastic feeling.
Just because something gives you a fantastic feeling doesn't mean that's a good reason to do it. Brad Lockley just promised to give me a fantastic feeling. I said no.
Let me tell you, I think that cat is ghetto fabulous.
British Columbia, Canada. At the Appetite for Destruction motocross competition, riders attempt to catch big air off some of the world's biggest ramps. Daredevil Tracy Latham decides to attempt the farthest jump of his career, 170 feet.
That's pretty far. I do not have a good feeling about this.
Holy
I'm not even looking at it.
Where your buddies go, I can't look. That's when you know you have screwed up.
Holy.
Ouch! Hello? Need an ambulance right away at Tawasin.
Look at his legs.
They were like soft pretzels that you see at the airport. I wanted to put mustard on them and take a bite out of them.
You know he's gonna be a candidate for medical marijuana.
Holy
I'm not even looking at it. Somebody call an ambulance.
Get an ambulance, yeah.
I'm sorry, did I hear you say call an ambulance? Okay, so then we don't have any kind of medic on site at this sporting event? Okay, I guess call him. We'll just sit tight. No, I'm not in that much pain. No, I'm good.
It hurts.
Tracy is rushed to an emergency room.
I would show you an x-ray of your leg, but quite frankly, we're all grossed out. And no one could actually x-ray you without dry heaving.
Broke my femur in 3 different places.
You're gonna have to get into, oh, no, go ahead.
Broke this femur in half. Broke my fibula, my tibia. Broke my fibula.
Oh, that one too, huh?
Broke my ankle, crushed that ankle, and shattered my foot.
And I broke my hibula, on my cibula, on my hubula. Anything with a lur, he broke.
But don't worry, because he has no idea what any of those words mean.
Holy
I'm not even looking at it.
Australian stuntman Ray Bauman has long had a dream.
Even from when I was at college, I wanted to do this sort of thing.
Today, Ray is about to make that dream come true. He's going to set a new world record by jumping his car an unprecedented 262 feet through the air.
He gets up and you're like, yeah! Oh! Oh! Oh!
I honestly think he was in midair going, oh, I know I forgot something. No landing ramp.
I don't think this dude spent 5 minutes preparing.
In order to projectile a car in that fashion, I mean, we require, NASA engineers and people to figure out, trajectory, speed, re-entry, distance. Guys that are getting in cars like this are not NASA engineers.
Ray emerges from the wreckage with 0 broken records and 1 broken leg.
Next time out, we'll break a record, and also I'll come out a lot more fit and a lot more better than what I come out this time.
Cars are not flyable, so stop trying to fly it and stop acting all surprised and determined to fly it farther next time, okay?
Coming up.
You ride a motorcycle on your head, you're gonna fall off.
Plus,
Oh my God! That man no longer has a.
when the world's dumbest Daredevils continues. And now, the Smoking Gun presents Physics 101 with Professor Tanya Harding.
Professor Tanya Harding. Yeah!
Oh, crap, that's me.
Tonight's lesson, Center of Gravity.
Good evening. Center of gravity is the point within a moving object where its mass is concentrated. In order for a person in motion to maintain his balance, his center of gravity must not sway too far from his base of support.
For a visual demonstration of what happens when you don't maintain balance, go to page 12 in your textbooks to see this biker in southern Florida.
Isn't it kind of a given that if you ride a motorcycle on your head, you're gonna fall off?
You all right? You took your leather off. Hey, dumbass. You took off your protection. You took off your leather. Did you get it? Yep. Ah, yeah.
What did he think was going to happen?
Ah, yeah.
Oh, he's just trying to remove his tattoo. I see.
Yo, you ain't even got to shave that. That took it right off your snout.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, ladies, usually my back is really hairy, but now it's completely covered in scabs.
Join me next time when I'll explain why blood bounces on ice. Class dismissed.
Professor Tanya Harding, yeah!
In America, extreme bikers have state-of-the-art facilities where they practice their tricks. In the outback of Western Australia, bikers have this.
Oh, crikey! His leg wrapped around that tree like he's trying to f a maple.
Oh, my God! That man no longer has a
Crikey, man!
Dude, you just got Rochambeau'd by an oak tree.
Huh?
Rochambeau is when you take turns punching or hitting each other in the nuts.
Yeah, that's right. I did it. I hit the tree.
It's like, ah! I'm okay. No big deal. Wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow you'll be going, not okay. Hamstring.
The smoking gun takes another trip down memory lane with One from the Vault. A new invention has daredevils in London flying high. It's called a motorized hang glider, and it's a unique way to take to the skies.
This is far out, man. This is groovy, man. Woohoo! Yeah!
What's up with this whole craze? People wanting to hang and glide at the same time. You know what I do when I hang glide? I'm hanging with my fellas and we gliding to a party.
Daredevil Brian Milton managed to snag one of these newfangled contraptions. He's nicknamed his Bluebird. He plans to fly from London to Paris.
Dude, why don't you name it something a little cooler than Bluebird?
He wants to be the bird, and I mean, I've never seen anything like this before.
Before Brian's trans-channel jaunt, a test run.
Oh, man. Feeling groovy. Uh-oh. Not cool, baby.
This guy flies about as well as Deep Throat keeps a secret.
This is like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, except it's Moron in the Sky with Death.
Oh, big bummer.
Was that the Fuzz or was that the Village People?
Hey, Dennis, just drop me off at the Y.
Where was Brad?
This is why I left the band, people. Because they were doing all this without me.
Milton suffers a fractured arm and a black eye in the crash. Despite the injuries, he plans to keep on trucking via glider.
Oh, bummer.
I mean, hello. It's the 70s. I think we figured this out already, that we can't do it. Like, duh.
Not cool, baby.
Daredevil Kosho Ling prepares for his latest stunt, a death-defying car jump in the middle of Singapore's National Stadium.
Please, Buddha, giant belly, allow me to make this.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Here I go.
As a warm-up, Ko revs the crowd's engine with a lap around the stadium.
Prepare to be dazzled by my super amazing jump for you now.
Ready to make history, Ko brings his car to the top of the 150-foot ramp.
来了，来了！现在我们空中了，即将飞跃国家体育场。
I was amazed. Sparkles shooting from the car, a wall of sparkles falling, another wall of sparkles shooting up, and when he lands it, when he nails it, and this mother nailed it, sparkles from the bag.
空中了，即将飞跃国家体育场。
This stunt, as far as I can understand, is pretty much the equivalent of a belly flop.
And the crowd goes
Nothing.
You can actually see the hope and joy of human existence drain from their cute little faces.
Yes! Thank you! Yes!
Do you really deserve this? No. You don't even deserve this.
Coming up.
Why can't you just jump over 65 cars? Why did they have to be on fire? So you look like a bigger.
Plus, bikers who took off their training wheels too soon.
These guys are certifiably out of their frickin' minds.
And later, our cast holds a vigil for a fallen daredevil.
Dear God, please let Joanne be okay. And please let my jokes on the smoking gun be the funniest.
When the world's dumbest daredevils continues. After years of preparation, Australian daredevil Stuart Fireball Campbell is ready to attempt his greatest stunt, jumping over 65 cars rigged with explosives and landing unscathed and unsinged at the other end.
Oh, that's what's supposed to happen? It didn't happen.
Even though he didn't make it, the pyrotechnics sure worked well.
Why can't you just jump over 65 cars? Why did they have to be on fire? So you look like a bigger.
Let's get some foam on the fire. That's a big fire there. Well, you went up in a fireball.
Fireball emerges from the flames with a broken kneecap.
There's nothing like a broken kneecap to really hammer home, like, hey, I did not really do so great out there.
Don't try this at home, kids. This man is a professional, and he still it up.
40 feet longer than any jump Evel Knievel has made. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Mr. Dusty Russell.
Dusty Rowe. Looking good, baby, looking good. I'm feeling you.
Dusty Russell hopes to jump his car 200 feet over a lake in Sacramento, California. This stunt has proved fatal to two other daredevils, both of whom drowned after landing in the water. Hoping to avoid a similar fate, Dusty has outfitted his car with a special air supply tube.
He's saying, okay, I'm gonna do this. And there might be a chance that I need help breathing at some point.
Yeah, baby, spark it up.
So I think I'm gonna try to jump across the lake.
The tube is ready. The crowd is ready. Finally, Dusty is ready.
He's got it wide open. He's got it wide open. One time only, once in a lifetime. Hey, he's right over there! Look at that front end.
I mean, he didn't make it as far as he wanted to make it, but he tried.
That's all right. I'm all right, man. Ooh.
Then he gets out, and what's he end up doing? Slipping on the car and cutting his nose like a little baby. I'm like, damn, man, please. You ain't no Dolomite, that's for sure.
All right. I'm all right, man. Ooh.
He tries to be Evel Knievel, but ends up looking like a busted Jan Brady.
Kevin.
He's got it wide open. One time only, once in a lifetime. Hey, he's right over there!
Despite the disappointing outcome, Dusty vows to keep trying until he gets it right. And with that kind of work ethic, there's no question that America will never forget the name Dusty Russell.
Let me tell you, Dusty's a crazy man. This one time, me, Dusty, and Chuck were hanging out, and Dusty dropped a whole bag of white lady all over Chuck's afro.
Aw, that jive turkey trying to sell somebody out like that. Brad, you know better than that. I don't do drugs. I do donuts.
At the Bullet Downhill Mountain Bike Competition, extreme freeride bikers combine all the pleasures of cycling with the wonders of the great outdoors. Like logs, boulders, and steep vertical drops.
These guys are certifiably out of their frickin' minds. I want to go to one of these and set up a first aid stand. I'll make a fortune.
All right, guys, we're just gonna time you, see how long you can stay on the bike, and go.
You ready?
Go.
Fastest time we got so far is 6 seconds without anybody crashing.
Okay, I'm doing it. Give me the helmet.
Either you can crash into a pile of rocks or you're gonna hit a tree. Or you can stay home and not do any of that and just be safe.
Yuma, Arizona. Pilot Joanne Osterud is about to end another thrilling stunt show with her signature trick, the Ring of Fire. It involves flying upside down through a flaming hoop. Joanne flips the aircraft perfectly. But as she approaches the fiery ring,
It's cool to fly the plane upside down. Not so cool to land it upside down.
Right now, we need to pray.
Let us all pray for this brave stunt pilot woman who most likely is dead before our very eyes.
Dear God, please let Joanne be okay, and please let my jokes on the smoking gun be the funniest.
incredibly, Joanne emerges from the wreck without any serious injuries.
My deepest apologies.
She apologized to the crowd. Who was pissed at her? Is there someone in the crowd like, you suck?
That wasn't the way it was supposed to end.
Really? No, come. You didn't mean to do that? Because that was awesome.
Coming up, you've been brave enough to watch 19 stupid Daredevils. But the #1 dumbest Daredevil in the world is still out there, risking life and limb. Find out who it is right after this. Hot air ballooning. Skydiving. Two sports that take place high above the earth and have nothing else in common. Until this man, Daredevil Graham Field, finds a way to combine the two. His plan is to go up in one hot air balloon, then skydive to a second balloon 2,000 feet below.
You're already in a damn hot air balloon. Why do you have to go jump into another one?
Graham's target is a net hanging off the second balloon. But high winds cause a slight change of plans. The net must be cut short to reduce drag on the lower balloon.
The net had to be cut down? That means less net to catch you, who's falling out of the sky.
See you there, boys.
Ready, set, go!
Disaster strikes when Graham slams into the net harder than expected and gets tangled in his parachute.
Whoa, you are screwed.
Unable to climb the net, his only option is to cut himself free.
Please let him have a reserve chute.
Graham lands in one piece, but his dreams of popularizing the sport of skydiving ballooning are permanently deflated.
I have successfully done a stunt much like this. I hit one balloon, and about 45 seconds later, I hit another balloon. Of course, it was outside a Grateful Dead show, and they were all filled with nitrous oxide. Not the same kind of thing. Sorry.
Man, I look at these stunt dudes and I'm like, you know what, brother? You need to take a lesson from Leif Garrett.
Oh my God. Leif is so cute. I saw him on a couple shows lip syncing. He is so great.
I'm not sure what it is, but I know the brother is righteous.
Oh my God, I have to meet him.
You want to talk about a star, that boy's gonna be something.
I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of Leif, you know? I love you, Leif.